from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived and
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wednesday night is truck night in the Sim500. It's on tonight's races. Jeff McConaughey and Joe White.
Hi race fans, welcome alive tonight here at Rockingham. That's right, well it's one of my backyards here, Rockingham, North Carolina. It'll be a good one here for the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky Truck Series. Kick this thing off here tonight. We're closing in on the chase here, folks, and it's really heating up. I mean, it's getting very interesting on what we got, who's in it, who's not. Justin Fuller, the man up front. just to give you a little bit of update. And, you know, Jeff's not up here in the booth with me here tonight, so we're going to lone haul it here ourselves. You're out there watching? Talk to me a little bit. Know, man, who your favorite driver is, what we got going on. Again, this is the round of 6. We're at Rockingham. We had Talladega last week, and it was a wild one, man. I tell you what, this just exhilarating. This is Rockingham. Nobody advanced in to the final 4 of the top 6. We got Daniel Falkenham, Trey Edson, Brian Macklin, Justin Fuller, Chad Coleman, and Ryan Howard. And let's look at the standings, because Macklin fell huge as the green flag flies. We're racing in Rockingham. A very tricky track, by the way. But I'm going to tell you what, Brian Macklin fell huge last week. You know, it could have been worse than what it was, but hey, he was able to bounce back a little bit. Got 150 laps here tonight. How y'all doing out there? Everybody's doing great. Out front, Justin Fuller. He'd love to just go ahead and win this thing. And Macklin would love to just bounce back here from a disaster last week. So let's look at the points. Ryan Howard jumps to the top after, you know, not a bad finish last week. What he needed, but he's at the top right now. 2 more races, 1 more after tonight. See, Brian Macklin, he's looking to just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to win. Forget about last week. Punch my ticket in there. Old Phoenix. Round of 4. Right now, top 3 are all Chase drivers. Justin Fuller sitting second to points. Edson there in third. Chad Coleman 4th. Daniel Falkenham sits 5th right now. That's going to be the battle we're going to look for. Go back here a little bit. Let's see where Ryan Howard is. Right now, he's running in 12th. You get Tyler Dalton there in the 7th place spot. Tommy Ryan's been one of the fastest all week. 26 drivers out here getting it done. Chad Coleman in the mix there. He's going to look to see if he can't just hang on a little bit. He'll look up underneath though. Justin Fuller. Tire wear will become an issue at this track, this place here. It's hard on tires. It's hard on tires. It's very bumpy. Very strenuous track to drive after a while. That's just something these guys are going to have to watch out for. See old Coleman right there. Look good. Silver right behind him. Nick Silver. A couple Fords right there. Awesome to see, man, that iRacing was able to put the trifecta of the trucks in here. You know, they had Chevy and Toyota. Now they have the Ford F-150, and that puts the trifecta there. So it's all the manufacturers that run in the series, Craftsman Truck Series, Gander Truck Series. That's right, Craftsman Truck. That's a Gander Truck. It is now. And Daniel Falkenham back at 8. He took a little hit there also in the at Talladega. And I always said Talladega is just one of those tracks. Wild card races, you know. It happens. But after tonight, we only got 2 to go. Cap off. We crown a champ. Martinsville next week, short track racing, and a week after that, we crown a champ in Phoenix. Old Brandon Webb pulling off the win last week in a wild one too. It was a crazy finish, so you'll have to go back and watch that one. Here we are here again. Good run here so far. Daniel Falkenham hanging on to it. A lot of guys up front. Back up front here. Everybody's kind of single file right now, just being patient. And Scott Stencil right here hanging on to 11th. Tommy Ryan, he's been a fast one. Track here's kind of a single groove style track. Not going to be a lot of passing. I say there's not going to be a lot of passing. Probably what's going to happen is you're going to see maybe you're going to see a lot of single file, and then guys will go to pass, so to speak. How y'all doing out there? Good run, single file for the moment. He's just being very patient. See Daniel Falkenham right there. He's going on the inside. Tyler Dalton, good race here. It's around about the 7th place spot. That's pretty much what you're going to see the norm be here, is single file for a little bit, then you'll see a guy maybe do a pass. Boom. Get caught up on that outside. It's just, this is not very much of a two-groove style track. Although if we get a late caution, or get a late, pit stop or something, whatever, bunch the field up, new tires could get interesting. We've seen some outstanding finishes here at Rockingham. They don't run at this track anymore. They run the drag strip there on the outskirts of it. This track's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's kind of like out there. Who knew, Got Stencil moving up to 10th. Ryan Howard's trying to see what he can do. He's picking them off one by one, and that's probably the best way to do it. As tire wear goes away and guys that are better on long runs, you're going to see them come through the field slowly but surely. Justin Fuller hanging on there to 3rd. Ryan Macklin looking to say, you know what, I had a disaster last week at Talladega, but I could punch my ticket tonight. Let's go ahead and win it. Be done with it. Up front, Steele. See right there, you've got Fuller hanging on to it. Tommy Ryan, Scott Stencil, Ryan Howard, Thomas O'Leary. Back to the back here just a little bit. You got 25th place man right there, Robert Harley. Todd Kirkwood. Good looking machines back there. Richard Swavely. Jason Barham. Kick-ass beef jerky man himself. And last week's winner, Brandon Webb. Got Jeff Ryan right there in front of him. Good race back here, about 22nd. Gael Brooks. Daniel Poponsky. Hope I said that right. Yeah, a good side-by-side battle right here with Jason Barham. Brandon. Let's see if we can't throw some skull on that kick-ass beef jerky. I don't know how well that would work out, but whew, it'd be kind of like a bad combination, I think. Might make for a bad day, too. Oh, Brandon goes a little high. Going to lose more than one spot. Wow. Momentum style track, too. Tyler Dalton there with E.J. O'Rourke. And you saw Tyler. He was up front. He's just now falling off the pace. He's dropping like a rock in water. Going to be done. Jeff Shrewsbury right there behind him. Mike Motesi. And just through the field here, guys, coming through. Single file. A little bit. A good single file run here, as you see still Brian Macklin, a man out front, hanging on to it. Everybody right now. And what they come up with, Trey Edson's moved up there. He's still in second. Justin Fuller hanging on the third. Josh Parker. Damn, kind of quiet here so far. Right there, minute fourth. Chad Coleman, Daniel Falcon. So all your front, pretty much all of your points guys are top six. I mean, it's going to be tight. It's going to be a tight one going into Martinsville. I don't know what to look for going into Martinsville, because that's just going to be a tight one, real tight one. Back at it again here, Daniel Falkenham hanging on to fifth. Let's go back here. Thomas O'Leary, the 12th. Glenn Campbell, fan service man himself right there, in 11th. EJ O'Rourke trying to move up to, see if he can't move up to the 11th place spot. Oh, EJ. Nice run by him. And you've got Jeff Shrewsbury. Not bad. Should, sooner or later, I don't know quite when they're going to have pit stops. Not 100% sure. Now, excuse me 1 second. Step away for a second. Let's listen to the sights and sounds here a little bit. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Had to step away just for a second. We're back here live. Still going at it. And Trey Edson is closing in on our leader, Brian Macklin. So we're about to have a battle for the lead here. It's heating up. I said the one thing that would happen the most, and that is whoever is better at managing tires. That's the thing. Tire wear. Tire management here. So, and right now it looks like Trey Edson got a handle on it, as we are 37 in the books here. If Edson's going to be able to pull this thing off here. He's another driver that, let's look, coming in here third. Love to punch his ticket into that Final Four the easy way, which is winning. Usually always the easy way. So Trey Edson's there. You got a battle right behind him. Justin Fuller's got his hands full. All right. Got Josh Parker moving in on Justin Fuller. Trey Edson moving in on Brian Macklin. Go on board just to see. Watch these guys go into the turns here. Watch this. Hey, just how bumpy this place is, and just how much, steering input they got to put into it. Like pit stops are happening already. He makes it look easy. Well, Josh Parker does, but I'm gonna tell you, this track's just not an easy place. You got to try to be smooth, but just look at him working the wheel. Not a very smooth space, so we already got some pit stops happening. His tire wear will be a real factor here. So you're going to have to be able to manage some tires. Look at Josh Parker, man, tearing up the back. He's going around Justin Fuller. Fuller's had enough. He said, look, you can have it, man. You're faster. Edson's right there trying to see if he can't run down Macklin. On Casto back here battling out with old EJ. Here comes Mike Motesi. He says, well, you gonna open up that back door, I'm coming running through it. Why not? Those two guys right there. Whoop, right up underneath. EJ's gonna lose a ton of spots. You get caught on that outside, you got about 3 or 4 trucks up underneath there. Nothing you can do. So here comes Tommy Ryan. He says, well, he wasn't quite able to get there. So a lot of guys pitting right now. Some not so much. As you see Trey Edson. He's harassing old Brian Macklin up there. Macklin's like, look, I see you back there. He peeks to the inside. Macklin's gonna have to give it to him. I mean, Trey Edson's way faster. There you go. The norm here at this place is once you get on the inside of a guy, you're pretty much probably going to take that position from him. It's just really a one-groove track. Now, obviously, last lap, that guy on the outside is going to drive the lug nuts right off of this thing. So, Macklin, though, led a lot of laps right there. Now, Trey Edson's man up there. The old Shrewsbury right there. Call him Strawberry one time, but Jeff Shrewsbury. He got his Twitch mobile out there. He just went around old Sean Casto. EJ. Tommy Ryan's falling off the pace just a little bit. Let's see who's made pit stops. We got to go all the way back here to Daniel, Robert Harley, Jeff Ryan, Todd Kirkwood, all making stops. And it looks like Todd Kirkwood's off the pace. He's out of it right now. We're down to 25 trucks here. Heating up. Hit the Rockingham Kick-Ass Beef Jerky. Folks, man, if you love some beef jerky, check them guys out. I've said it all season long. Season's coming down to an end here. Check them out there on kickassbeefjerky.com, and that promo code down there at the bottom, Sim500, get you 19% off. You see the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky truck there, Chad Coleman. He's in front of these two, speeding it up just a little bit. Good little race right there. Don Casto, Thomas O'Leary. Oh, Casto, boy, he's gonna stick his nose under there, man. That's about as close as you get without just knocking some beef jerky off of him. Boom! Get somebody, just give him a little love tap, say, hey, I'm back here. How you doing? Now you get some run off the corner. I think it's gonna be a matter of just next time around. And you see, boy, Thomas O'Leary says, hey, I'll take that. Why not? Chad Coleman loses not one but 2 spots. Wow. Now he's back here with old Shrewsbury. He says, there goes Shrewsbury in the Pink Panther machine. Ryan Howard, Scott Stensel, Tyler Dalton, all pitting. Tommy Ryan. The pit stop's happening here. Let's see what we got pit-wise. It's 50 laps, so my guess is they're going to try to string this. I mean, you've only got 3 sets of tires. Caution-free so far. So they've went about 50, 51. These guys up front, like Macklin and Trey Edson, still rolling. They're going to split this thing in 2, have 1 set left just in case there might be a caution come out. So there's my guess on it. Who knew? Stack field here tonight. A good one. Right there's a good race, though. You see Brian Macklin and Brian Macklin trying to hang on to it. You see Macklin right there still hanging on. He's back to 4th. Daniel Falkenham's moved up. So I don't know if Macklin's trying to save some tires. Maybe do some saving. Stretch this thing out a little bit. So top guys right now. Macklin was out there earlier on, leading it. Definitely had it. Y'all's take on it out there. Trey Edson still, he's eastbound and down. He's gone. Got Josh Parker behind him. Daniel Falkenham up there in the third. And Macklin's falling back to fourth. Buller's falling off pace just a little bit too. So I'm not sure. These guys are probably just trying to stretch as long as they can, which is not a bad strategy. I mean, hey, don't blame them. You go as long as you can. If there's a late race caution, like lap 120 or lap 130, you've got a set of tires in the bag. And plus, you're not going to have to pit until maybe like lap 110 or something like that. And you're going to have newer, fresher tires. You can already see what the fresher tires do right now. As, you see Jeff right there is going to go around the leader, get back on the lead lap. That just shows you difference in tire wear, everything else. Appreciate everybody tuning in here. After tonight, we got 2 races left in the season. And I just got to personally say that it has been an awesome time here at the Sim500. I will miss doing the series here, folks. It's been a long time doing the Sim500. I know they're going to move in some different directions and whatnot, but I have really enjoyed doing the series, doing the league and whatnot. So 2 races left here, championship. Going to be interesting here. Trey Edson, is he going? No. Yeah. Right there. See Daniel, he's in the mix of a lot of trucks. That little rear end damage too. It can happen here. Macklin is falling back. Oh, he's on pit road. And locks him down. Woo, that'd be close. Yeah, them things like broke. Make sure he got that thing slowed down enough because, boy, he came in hot. I mean, hot. Obviously, he's going for 4 tires and fuel. Oh no. That's going to be a killer right there for him. We'll know in a second if he's going to get a penalty. Nope, no penalty. He's good. Wow, he's got it slowed down in time. That's amazing pit stop. The problem is he lost some time on pit road. Most of these guys were in the 45-second total pit stops. His is 47. So I want to see what Trey Edson does, because just right there, Brian Macklin lost probably a second. And a second on a racetrack is an eternity. And at this point in the game, stakes are what will kill you. I mean, they will destroy you. Let's see what Trey's got going on. Falkenham's right there. Josh Parker's along with him. Nick Silver. Everybody's in the mix. Waiting to see when Daniel and Trey come on pit road, because what their pit strategy is. They've been out there for 71 laps. Are they going to try it on just one stop? I mean, granted, if they go about another 4 more laps, they could do it. Oh. And you know all these other guys are going to have to pit again. So that's what it looks like. That's what Trey's looking like right now. He's going to probably go, I'm going to say, at about lap 76. And take this thing with one stop. That a lot of these guys are going to do it in 2. A lot of them are going to have to do it in 2. But Trey right now, along with Nick Silver, actually your top 6. Nick Silver, Josh Parker, Daniel Falkenham, John Casto, and Jeff Shrewsbury have all yet to pit. So I'm going to say, well, here comes Daniel Falkenham now. Both Josh Parker came in hot. Woo. So, yeah. And you know the strategy right now that Trey's putting. I mean, you obviously see it right there. One pit stop. And I'm going to say the same for Josh and Daniel. Ryan Howard came in at lap 50. Got Stencil at lap 50, 52, 52, 52. And Brian Mackley came in at lap 64. About 11 laps different than Trey. Unless Brian knows something we don't know up here. See him go around the leader there and get back on the lead lap. I would say that'd probably be the cue. If I was Trey Edson, that'd be the cue right there for me to come in this time by. But unless he knows something that we don't know, like, I don't know. He still don't come in. Other guys behind him do. I mean, Brian and Justin both came in at laps 62 and 64. If this thing keeps going at the pace it's going, without a caution, and here comes Trey Edson now. Without a caution, that's coming Ryan Howard up front. He's going to get some valuable bonus points here. But without a caution, if this thing goes, flag to flag, and it's a possibility, then Trey, I mean, Brian could maybe go all the way. I don't know. Just saw Trey Edson go, 78 laps or so. Whew. Yeah, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I get my hats off. That is now. One thing about Brian Macklin, he messed up on pit road. We saw it. 47 second total pit stop. And the difference between him and what like Trey Edson had, right? Pit stop wasn't no better. Hey, with a 49. Whew, low pit stop. Ow. What happened to Trey there? Getting off pit road. But he is definitely going to come through the field like gangbusters. See Scott Stencil right there. And Daniel Falkenham's going to try to get back on the lead lap. Now, a caution at this moment would not be what Trey wants to see. He wants to get back on that lead lap, back out there, get back up front. Caution Wrong. So, Ryan Howard still leading it. And out front. Gotta appreciate everybody tuning in. A good one so far. So who we got? Still got Ryan Howard leading. Thomas O'Leary, he's hanging on there into third. Justin Fuller's up to fourth. Thomas is having a good run. Got Chad Coleman back in sixth. Brian Macklin seventh. Tommy Ryan there in eighth. Tyler Dalton ninth. Daniel Falkenham up to 10th. Ray Etzens moved it back up to 15th now. Just kind of see everybody right now just kind of coming through the field one by one. Picking them off. Appreciate everybody out there. Hit the likes and shares out here for the great league here, Sim500. Going back here a little bit. What's Guy L. Brooks out here doing tonight? Oh, beating up the wall a little bit. Nice looking truck though he's got. Can't get a good close up of it. Orange and white machine. Good old Guy L. He's been up in the booth a couple times with me. And right there you see him running along. Well, Josh Parker off the pace. I wonder what happened. Oh, he had a bad pit stop. He must have a penalty on pit road. He had to get caught speeding. Amazing that Brian Macklin, who is now up to 7th. Oh, and he's got damage. Where'd that come from? Let's see if we can see maybe. He left pit road here. Watch it on the replay here, but not sure. Maybe gets the wall. Huh? We'll watch this replay here for a few. See where that damage come from. Maybe we'll catch it here somewhere. All on the left side. Had to get into somebody somewhere. If we can fast forward a little bit. coming up on some traffic here on this replay. He's looking down low. It's on the left side. Huh. We're still just checking out this replay here of Brian Macklin to see exactly we can catch where maybe he got that damage on the side, folks. That's pretty much everybody's kind of single file right now throughout the track. I'm just kind of curious to where he got that damage at. Because again, you know, Macklin needs a good finish out of here. At least top 10, top 5. Top 5 would be a lot better. Somebody out there on the league knows what lap it was on. Coming up on some lap traffic again, but everybody's kind of on his outside, and this was on his inside. It'll have to be with somebody hitting him on the inside. There we go. Over here? No? Daniel Falkenham right there. Well, he goes around him like short work. Coming through the field. Passing trucks left and right like they're sitting still. Trying to figure out where this replay at was. He's coming up there on the 48 machine. If we can speed it up just a little bit again. That was not the most professional way of doing it, but without a time lapse of what we are here. I don't want to spend our whole entire race here trying to figure out what in the world happened to Macklin, you know. I know Macklin probably don't care, you know. He's probably, hey, look, I'm got all spotlight here, but hey. I mean, he's definitely tore up on the one side, though. He's coming up on lap car right there. And gets them on the inside, though. That's just what I'm saying. I mean, everybody's passing's on the inside. We'll speed it up a little more here, folks. Again, yep. Without a time lapse on what happened or, you know, kind of what went on. Let's see if this is right here. Nope, he goes up underneath him. We got a slow pit stops happening. Trying to watch this thing here. Not seeing anything so far. The replay. Oh, we'll see what happens here. No? Huh. I'll tell you what, that's crazy. Yeah, that's why I'm you know, forwarding it really good right here. And oh, there it is. He just got almost spun out, and if it wasn't for Gael Brooks right there, Macklin would have been gone. Okay, we finally found where he's at. Now, he's up to second right now, but He'll eventually find it somewhere. But he needs to buy Gael a drink after this one, because if it wasn't for him, he probably would have spun in there and hit the wall and been done. I still don't know how much the damage on that side's going to hurt him, but pretty good damage on the side. Now, old Trey Edson hit it a lap 77. Sean Castro and Nick Silver both at 75. They had a better pit stop than Trey did. So Rockingham pitted at 73. My question now, I don't know how y'all think on this. Does those top, I'm gonna say 8 drivers pit? Because you've got Fuller, who pitted at 62, lap 62. Ryan Macklin pitted at lap 64. And your Falkenham, 73. Nick Silver, 75. Sean Castro at 75. Ray Edson, 77. Then Campbell at 72. And Jeff Strusbury at 75. So, I don't know. Ryan Howard, though, and Brian Macklin on pit road, this could be crucial for him. I think he's got to come on pit road, but that damage might hurt him here. But this right here could really, really hurt Macklin's bid for a title. I mean, because remember, he came in here 6th in the points. He needs to come out of here with a good finish. And if all those trucks up there do not pit at all, his finish might be 15th, 16th, and he's going to have his work cut out for him, next. He just took 2 tires there. Justin Fuller's on pit road, so I'm going to say Daniel Falkenham, Nick Silver, Sean Castro, Ray Edson, and Glenn Campbell, Jeff Strusbury, which just got passed by Ryan Howard, by the way, are probably all going to stay out and take this thing to the end. And Ryan Howard, though, might be the truck right now, though, that probably could steal this thing. He is only 4 seconds. 4.45 seconds from the leader, Daniel Falkenham. And he's on some very good tires. So I'm thinking right now Ryan Howard is the man in the catbird seat. That could probably steal this thing, punch his ticket. And he has been actually the Cinderella story so far in this chase. I don't want to take anything away from him because he's an excellent driver. But Ryan Howard last week, he came in, he was like, well, let me bring up points here a second. Let me just break this down to you. Last week, Ryan Howard, hold on, man. Go to Talladega. Actually, they went before. Okay, before they did, everybody was the same points wise. They reset everybody points, but he came in and he was actually down. So Ryan Howard now after Talladega is in the top spot with Justin Fuller sitting in second, Trey Etzen third, Chad Coleman fourth, Daniel Falkenham fifth, Brian Macklin sixth. And Macklin, though, is 24 points back from the leader. He's 11 points back from Daniel Falkenham. So Brian Macklin's in trouble. He almost is going to need a win to get in. Daniel Falkenham is 2 back from Chad Coleman. Trey Etzen, Chad Coleman's 5 back from Trey Etzen. So a huge battle between Daniel Falkenham and Chad Coleman. And right now, Falkenham is leading this thing. The problem is he's got Ryan Howard right there. Howard's got those new tires, and he's going to make short work of these guys up here. Now, they're going to fight to keep him behind him, but Ryan Howard's just going to be like, look, you know, I've got new tires, guy. Y'all just going to have to move out of the way. With Daniel Falkenham right now, Chad Coleman with 2 points difference separating that fourth and final spot going into Martinsville. Chad right there, but Ryan Howard could punch his ticket into this one. Brian Macklin right now, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say he's going to have to go into Martinsville with a win mentality. And I think that's what he did tonight. But just come up a little short. I think he's going to come up a little short here. As we're getting about 25 to go. And Ryan Howard right now leading it. And I think Ryan has what needs to be done. And Daniel Falkenham sitting there in second, Trey Etzen in third. It's going to be close. Chad Coleman, though, would love to have gotten up there a little bit closer. But right now kind of falling off the pace a little bit. Excuse me. Which Coleman, Chad could make up some spots. Let's kind of see what the gap. Well, he's 17 behind. He's 16 seconds behind Daniel Falkenham. Let's look at the lap times. Last lap he ran. Let's see. In a 101. For some reason the speed's not there for him. Oh, got damage or something, but this track's just not liking him. Ran a little bit faster there that time than Falkenham. It's just not making up ground utilizing those new tires. Needs to. Needs at least break that top 10 and get up there. So that's going to be a close battle there. I mean, it's heating up. Big time. Heating up. That's kind of the points battle right now. Getting down here to closing laps. Everybody's kind of settling in, and Ryan Howard's walking away with this one. He's got a 3.5 second lead over Daniel Falkenham. Laps are winding down. Battle's on there for about a second. 21 to go here at Rockingham. It has been a good one. Flag to flag, folks. Caution-free race here. Who knew? Could have never told, man, that this one's going to be caution-free. That's a great run by these guys out here. Got to keep my hats off. You see Trey right there trying to battle. He'd love to get one more spot over Daniel. Got the tire advantage. Look at him. Bumping a little bit. Hey, I'm back here. But you know, Trey don't want to give that spot up. And this right here is what Trey was doing earlier on. Because he knew later in the race he was going to have that, tire advantage. Ackland's moved back up to 13th. He needs every position he can. Boy, I tell you what, look at Trey. Trey might have to move on Daniel. It's a battle for second, folks. As Ryan Howard's trying to redeem himself last week. Almost had that race in the bag. It's a good one. And the lap car there, Jason Barham, could play a factor here. Let's see. Jason probably going to opt to not get up there and mess with these two guys because, they're running for position. Unless he can just go on around both of them. Right there on Falkenham. Giving him everything he can. Woo! Mike Bottesi right there. I don't know. This is a strong battle for second, though. There's the 46 machine. Richard Swavely. He would probably love to just, slip on by. I'm going to go to the high side and say, okay, fellas, y'all battle it out. I'm going around both of you. Whoop. Trey right there. Kick-ass beef jerky machine. Got another one, Jason Barham. So you got two kick-ass machines right there. There you go. Got a lot of beef up underneath the hood of them. But can Trey make it around Falkenham? Ryan right now looks good. All he's got to do is put in cruise control. Chad Coleman's moving up there to 12th. Macklin's up to 11th. They're trying to make up as many positions as they can because Falkenham's just trying. Remember, he's 2 points out of that 4th place. Every position for him matters. Heavily matters. It's that much less work he has to put into going in next week. And there Trey says, all right, I'm going to try the outside then. Oh, but he gets into the wall. Bumped it just a little bit. Nah, it's not what he wants. Crumped up the fenders. Oh, I think he was going to do a dive bomb on him. Or maybe fake out Daniel Falkenham a little bit. I thought he was going to fake him out, but I think right now the damage might have hurt him. I think that right side damage now is hurting Trey Edson some. It might have tightened the truck up on him. And Jason Barham probably not going to go around him, push the issue here, but he's going to cool the tires off, maybe give it one last ditch effort there on Trey and go, all right, Daniel. I like you. Got to move. You in the Raging Cajun. But I want second. But here's the picture. They don't want to wreck each other because they're both right now heading into the Final Four. Now obviously if this was the last race, this is for the championship, well, all bets are off. But this is to get to the championship race, and you can see Trey right there. Yes, as much as he'd love to get second, he don't want to do anything to jeopardize his race. That would be, wrecking Daniel Falkenham. Not intentionally, but just kind of getting up there wrecking him. And then maybe get a points penalty or something like that. Don't want that to happen. I want no controversy, you know. Just look, I'm faster. If I can get around you, I get around you. If I can't, can't. Laps winding down. We got 10 to go here at Rockingham. It's been a good one. There goes Jason. Jason finally says, you know what? See what I can do. If I can get up here and maybe rough up Daniel just a little bit. And if I was Daniel Falkenham, and I see what probably Jason's doing, yeah, he's going to get up here and help out. And there's actually, here's what Daniel needs to do. And I kind of see what Jason's doing there a little bit. He's going to help Falkenham out. Or help Trey out. I think Jason right now at this point probably should back out. Yeah. And that would be the best thing to do. And I kind of see what happened there a little bit. That was, you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do to get up there. And Jason was trying to help his teammate right there a little bit. So I'm going to call it like I saw it there. I know the guys are probably like, nah, that's not what they were doing. That's not what they're doing. But hey, we're going to see if we could get up there and maybe pin Falkenham. Falkenham wasn't having none of it. He was up there. He was like, look, you guys get back there and eat your beef jerky. I'm taking this second place home with me. It's not over with. We got 6 to go. And Trey, remember, Trey's on a lot newer tires. You got Justin Fuller closing in. I mean, he's a little bit off the pace, but I don't know. This has been a good battle right here. Second. These two trucks. And Trey's going to cool those tires off a little bit. Back off here. Maybe going to try one last ditch effort. Again, I don't think these guys want to get up here and wreck each other. That's just something that they don't want to do because they don't want to take each other out of it. Macklin's moved up to 8, so he's bounced back pretty good. Well, say that, he's back down there to 9th. He's back there battling too. Let's see what Brian Macklin's back here doing. He's in a world of trucks. Scott Stenson and company back there. So remember, for him, every position counts. Macklin, that is. Chad Coleman's right there with him. So. Trey Edson back here with it, so we'll have to see what happens. Oh, the anxiety. I know of drivers with 3 to go. Falkenham has drove a fantastic race, and let's just look at our leader right now because this guy's magnificent pit stop and pit strategy at the right time. Ryan Howard. Put him out front. If he wins this race, it locks him into the chase for the final 4. And Jason Barham right now probably is faster than these two because he's on a lot newer tires. He pitted at lap 111. But doesn't want to get up here and mess with us. The white flag flies one more time for old Ryan Howard. Let's watch this battle for a second, though. Final time, final turn. Ryan Howard's going to win it and lock himself in the final 4. Trey Edson's not close enough to get it done. Daniel Falkenham's going to walk off here, come home in second. Trey Edson's going to come home in third. What a finish into this one, and what a battle. Flag to flag, caution free. Woohoo! I love that. Fine race by these guys out here all night long. Good run, and a good win for that guy, too. Brian Howard, burn him down there, my man. Burn him down. Boom. What a finish to this one. The old Ryan Howard punching his ticket to the final four. Love to see that. That is so cool. So cool. So cool. Let's see if we can't get some of these guys up here. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to leave here. What a race here tonight has been. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Everyone, have a good night.